Hello everybody, my name is Bradley Cooper and I'm one of the officers of the Bucks County Libertarian Party, and I'm so irritated, annoyed, angry, and enraged at this administration and majority of the people who are in Washington. Nobody is stepping up to support the American people. Nobody is stepping up to stop this administration from crumbling and destroying anything and everything they possibly can, and they're not doing anything to stop all these laws and bills that continuously get passed in Washington and in all these different states. Nobody that has a position of power that can do something, cares to do anything correctly, continues to allow tyranny to take over this country and allow this country to get worse and worse and worse. First off, we got all these politicians who continuously allow bills and laws to get passed. We have all these different politicians who allow different problems, like the transportation leader, Peter Buttigieg, or however you say his stupid name, who's supposed to be the transportation leader and deal with all of the problems that we have in California at the shipping ports, where we can't get goods off of these ships and they're stuck in sea for days, weeks, and months while they wait for these ports to be open to get the goods in there. We have all these politicians who continuously blame you. You're the problem with this. You're the problem with that. You caused this. Blaming the American people like we are the problem. We're not the problem. The governors, the senators, the congressmen, your politicians are the problem. You are the problem. Stop blaming the American people. Stop blaming the people that keep this country moving. Stop blaming the American people for your ineptitude, for your corrupt policies, and for you allowing shit to go awry and allowing stuff to kill this country by you making the decisions. I didn't tell you to do this. I didn't tell you to do that. And what's sickening is people allow this to happen. Politicians allow this to go on, and they don't care to stop it. They don't care to say no. They don't care to stop what's going on in Washington or in Harrisburg or Philadelphia, New York, California, or anywhere in this country. They don't care to step up and say, no, we're not going to do that. And the people that do that are so few and far between that they get shut down, that they get pushed to the side, and their voices are not heard because there's not enough of them stepping up. I'm a libertarian. People tell me all the time, stop working with the Libertarian Party. It's a waste of time. Work with the Republican Party. Look at the Republican Party in this past year. What have they done? What have they fought for? What have they stopped? What did they try to yell and scream about? Absolutely nothing. They're a bunch of pussies who don't want to do anything except for a few of them. So I'm supposed to support this party that doesn't do nothing, that doesn't support my needs and wants and the benefit this country? They don't stop all the heinous bills and laws that keep on getting written. They don't do anything to try to better this country and go against the Democrats. Look in 2016 and 2017 when Trump had the House and Senate majority, both Republican. What did the Democrats do? They stood their ground. They yelled and screamed. They made their voices louder than the Republicans to make sure that Donald Trump couldn't get things done, like the wall between Mexico and America. They stood their ground so much, and Nancy Pelosi made sure that she said no to every single demand that Trump had. And you know what happened when the government was locked down for a month when they were arguing this? Nothing. Donald Trump couldn't get the funding for his wall because of Nancy Pelosi, because of the Democratic Party. What's the Republican doing? They're not doing the same thing. Like I said, they're a bunch of pussies who don't want to step up even if they lose their position, even if they look bad by the politician co-workers or by the mass media. It's not a time now to try to be pretty boy or to try to be the nice guy. It's time to step up, yell, and scream. Mitch McConnell, the Senate Majority Leader, could have stopped the Build Back America bill, but instead he allowed the debt to get raised because we've been spending trillions of dollars, trillions, not billions, which we used to, trillions of dollars. He said a few weeks ago, I'm not going to raise the debt ceiling just to get this Build Back America bill passed. Then he needed to get bills paid in Washington, and the Republicans and Democrats were yelling back and forth saying that we need to raise the debt ceiling because we spend too much and that we need to do this before we have a government shutdown. So Mitch McConnell raised the debt ceiling after he said he would not, because he is a rhino. He is a Democratic supporter. He's been in that position for so many years and continuously shows that he's a corrupt, heinous, terrible politician, and he keeps on winning for some reason as a Republican. I don't know why. So many other people don't know why. So we get this raise, and the only reason that the Build Back America bill didn't pass is because Michener, a Democrat, not a Republican, a Democrat stopped it. Who would have thought that a Democrat would be the person to step up and support this country more than the Republican Party? One person, and you can't even get the Senate Majority Leader, Mitch McConnell, to do the right thing. It's sickening that these Republicans won't do nothing. It's sickening that we keep on getting all this tyranny through this country. Then on top of it, if there's a natural disaster or things go awry that the government can't fix, it's your fault. Oh, global warming is what caused the big giant tornadoes to happen in Kentucky. It's the American people's fault because they keep on using gas, because they keep on using plastic. They're not going green. It's your fault. Oh, the pandemic keeps on going because you're unvaccinated, because you won't get a shot, even if it's not good for you, even if your doctor said don't get it, even if you're allergic to it. It's your fault because you won't get vaccinated. That's the problem we have in this country. Nobody's stepping up to say no. Stop the spending. Stop the mandates. Stop the, hellacious finger pointing. It's your fault. Stop Peter Buttigieg and all these people putting out there stupid things to do. Get an electric car to stop the gas crisis. Stop buying goods and services and we'll have more stuff to have. Everything that we're told to do is because the government wants to F us over and doesn't want to fix it correctly. And these Republicans don't want to do anything. They don't want to step up, support the American people, go against this tyranny government and tell them no because, like I said, they're a bunch of pussies.